Hi there, so finished 2-2 today against Tottenham. Your thoughts on the game?
Sloppy overall. Kind of glad to get out of it with a point. I don't think we deserve to win, but I don't think we deserve to lose. Just killer mistakes, especially the second one. After you take the lead in a derby like that, you just can't dawdle on the ball. You're last man, it's killer, but it is what it is. We'll move on, we'll come back.
Do you think tiredness came into it? So after the Champions League game?
I don't know, I think it's an easy excuse, tiredness for me. I think they were just a bit sloppy overall. I think we pressed them really well for the first 20 minutes and then we seem to set off, and then again after we get the goal, I don't know if it's tiredness or a mindset thing. And I think maybe at the end he probably needed to take Saka off a little bit earlier when he clearly had a knock, because when we were trying to apply the pressure in the last few minutes we were doing it with a man down. So yeah, not the best, but I'm always glad just not to lose to them, because so long as we never lose to them here, we're all right. So yeah.
You started so well. It went down as an own goal, but Saka created it.
I know.
Really good shot.
Saka's amazing. I think that the problem is that every result that we have, we always look at it in the context of what Man City are doing. I mean, a draw against them, we haven't lost yet this season, and we're playing pretty well. It's just that Man City are a machine, so they just keep winning. But I don't know, it's a big one next week. I'm just hoping Rice is okay, Saka's okay. We're a bit unlucky. I mean, losing Trossard and Martinelli, for the game, it doesn't help when he's trying to set some things out. So, yeah, not the best. Their cup final, they're celebrating like they've won it. They'll bring back the DVD, but it's still only a draw, so that is what it is.
Yeah, talking of them, they've had a good start to the season. You can see they seem quite confident on the ball, and they were making it difficult for us. So,
yeah.
Obviously we want to win the game, but we've got to give credit to them as well.
Yeah, but there was still, I mean, they tried to do their playing out, but when we applied pressure, I mean, Jesus in the first half, he's Rob Madison inside their box, and he just fires over the box. I mean, when they put the keeper under pressure, I don't think he was that confident in playing out, and it was coming back. It was just a bit inconsistent with our press. They're not a bad team, but yeah, we're better. But yeah, as I said, a draw is probably fair to me.
Yeah, and just looking at the season overall, as you said, Man City keep winning. They're now 4 points ahead of us. There's still a long way to go. We've got them coming up here soon as well. Hopefully we can get the win. But just, what's your thoughts on how our season's looking?
Good. I mean, we've got more depth than we've had before. I mean, today we weren't looking at the players. I mean, even when Rice went off, don't get me wrong, no one wanted to see Rice go off, but nobody was holding their head in their hands when Jorginho came on. I think even having Nelson and Emile coming off the bench, I mean, that was quite good. I mean, we've got more depth than we've had before. We've just been a bit unlucky, but the season's long. We'll get players coming back. I think our midfield's yet to gel. I mean, you're forgetting today we had Timber, Partey, Martinelli, all these players who would start like most games, and they're all out. So, yeah, I think we'll bounce back. We'll be all right.
Okay, it's Brentford up next in the League Cup. How seriously do you think we should take that competition?
It's a tough one, because I think you always got to take it seriously, but I think with the depth we've got now, I think we can. So I think, you put Ramsdale in goal, you start Tommy Asu, you give Kivior a game, maybe look at some of these youngsters who are coming through. I mean, everyone loves Ranieri and Lewis Skelly and players like that. So Smith Rowe's chomping for minutes, Nelson needs minutes. So we've got enough to rotate and put a good strong squad out. But yeah, it doesn't have to be our ultimate priority. I think we've got enough there to give it a go, and later on in the competition maybe bring in the first 11, but start off with a bit of a mix.
Okay, and one last thing I want to ask you is about the goalkeeper situation. So we've seen now that Ray has started 3 games in a row. He is now the #1 goalkeeper. What's your thoughts on the situation?
So I think Ramsdale will be back in on Wednesday, and as you said, I think Ray is now #1. It's an odd one, because the thing today was Ray made one incredible save, Jimenez diving behind him to pluck it out from off the line. But his distribution was a little bit off, which is a bit ironic. But, 2 good keepers. We can't do too bad. I feel sorry for Ramsdale, but I think that Arteta is looking for marginal gains now. We've got a really good squad. And so I think he's just looking for that 1-2%. I think Timber would have been starting, and he wouldn't say that any of the back 4 deserve to be dropped. So, I don't know. Hopefully it's a good thing, but time will tell. Let's just hope we get a few more clean sheets. That's what we need to get.